There was some recent news recently that Kurosawa's new film, one of his new films, he's been very prolific lately. His new film Cloud is, I think, coming to U.S. theaters this year, so that'll be really cool. I've only seen Cure and Pulse, but I watched one, two, three, four. I watched like five other movies of his. He's really kind of building up in my mind as really one of my favorite directors. He's great to watch, and his movies look beautiful. They have great performances. There are certain guys that he uses often that are really great, like Koji Yakusho. Koji Yakusho is a very, very great actor. And seeing him, he's great in Cure. He's the lead guy in Cure, and he's very good. And he appears a lot in his movies. He is the guy at the end of Pulse who's on the boat. He's the boat captain. He's very good. His movies aren't always horror. He also has like a good share of surrealistic crime, Yakuza type films. There was a couple like Serpent's Path and Eyes of the Spider that kind of have that perspective. He made this movie a while ago called Sweet Home in 1989, which is like this almost like spooky haunted house movie that's very it's very over the top. It's very different. It's a little less subtle, but it was good. He has some movies too that are surrealistic, but they're not really horror movies, at least not in the typical sense. He has these great movies called License to Live and Bright Future. Bright Future all came out in 2002 and is very great early 2000s digital photography aesthetic. He kind of like plays a lot with a lot of the shots in Bright Future are very grainy because it appears he's shooting on digital in very dark spaces and he's putting up the exposure, right? So it
Oh, he's
creates
like
like
turning up the
that grainy,
ISO.
right? The
Yeah.
ISO, yeah, and it's creating like a very grainy image. So you get a lot of like very grainy images and stuff, but it works really well. Typically, when I take a photo and it looks like that, I'm like, oh, it looks like shit. But like in this movie, like it looks really good, right? Because it's just kind of like that aesthetic that is like really kind of like trying to find. Bright Future kind of remind me a lot about Pulse, except it's not really about like ghosts or anything like that. It's about like jellyfish is the simplest thing I can, describe it as. So very nice. And yeah, I just had a really good time watching his movies. The second best Kurosawa filmmaker out of Japan. But yeah, he has a lot of movies. He's really prolific. Like he came out with like three movies in 1998 and they're all like amazing. Like they're
That's
all like
wild.
amazing films. And he, for some reason, is just like really, really prolific. And yeah, I hope they bring Cloud to around here because, I'll be first in line. He also did like a remake recently of Serpent's Path where he like kind of changes, I think, some details around in the movie. But the original Serpent's Path is really good.
Yeah.
I recommend that one.